If you'd like to exchange your Magic Online cards for event tickets while logged in on Magic Online, you can do so by trading MTGO Academy's official bot, Academy Buy Bot. You can find it in the Magic Online trading area or add it to your buddy list.
All right, we are back for round 2 against Elnicodgon, Elnicod Pisegani. It's like Antigone. Okay, we run the die roll and I chose to play. Am I going to mulligan? No. All right, this is another Blade Main hand. We want to draw 2 lands in a row, but we don't want to draw 1 land and then not a land. So we're going to play it like this. And I am going to play a Blade Main on turn 1. All right. I don't know what deck this is. It's got a Guildgate in it. I have kind of a Guildgate. Not really. All right, so let's go ahead and play that. Fine. Hanakami. Kind of wish I'd seen you turn 1. Probably wouldn't have cast you anyway, though. We do now want to see a land this turn. We want to be able to play Blade. He's reading this now. Can't blame him. It's kind of confusing. All right, so Spirits and Arcane, pump it. Look at the art on that. I just have no words. No words whatsoever. What is... Oh, we're playing against Slivers. Okay. Makes sense. So, Shinnon is... We're racing against the clock here. That draw was fine. Can we beat him down first? Yes, I would like to use this ability. So here's the question. Can he toss his guy away to Blade Main? I would rather not play a Kodama's Might this turn, but I will do it. I just want to see if he's willing to trade his guy for my guy. Nice. So we just get a free damage in, buddies. All right. And this turn, we drop Hanakami. Our guys get a little bigger, and everything is good. Always yes. Yes. Am I doing something wrong here? Always yes. Yes. It's just so weird. I don't know what to say. And this guy is a flower surrounded by tiny flowers that's vomiting out more flowers. I don't know who thought of this art, but it's seriously one of my favorites. All right, yeah, I'll take whatever. You probably have that strands of prismatic strands in your deck, but I don't think you're going to be able to play it this turn. Shit. Okay, you got him. Wear Away might be playable. Now we've got this thing. It's interesting. I kind of want to play this guy, but he could also be killed by a Journey to Nowhere. So I could also just wait till later and channel him. And I would rather drop this guy this turn, I think. So I'm probably going to do that. And I could also crack this to deal some extra damage, and I think I will. It's not quite as explosive, but I think it's just as fancy. So we'll play Phantom Tiger. I think that's actually pretty good in this matchup. This turns off our Hanakami this turn. All right, so then we get in here. He has no blocks pretty clearly. I guess it's cool he spent the Journey taking out the Blade Main instead of the Phantom Tiger, because I think this poses more problems for him in this matchup. All right, so he's at 13. I actually feel okay about this so far. Shinnon is not bad to have in my corner. Look at the art here, too. Is that blood? How does a ghost draw blood? All right, I don't think that Sinew Sliver is getting in here. Okay, cool. So we've got a Kodama's Might. I would rather not have to spend it this turn, but what's cool is I can make this a 5-power guy with 3 toughness. So it can, unfortunately, only trade with one of these. I can make a Hanakami. So, like, what happens if I get in there with all 3? The math is more complicated, because if I kill either of his guys, it brings the toughness down to the other one. So let's say you put Sinew Sliver in front of Blade Main. Do I play the Shinnon first? I think I do. Oh, there's also, I can sack a Hanakami to return a Kodama's Might. But I think this is the way to go. I just spat on my trackpad. Hang on. Ugh, gross. All right. Yeah, so we'll play this. That pumps the Blade Main one. Or it gets a Kai counter. Whatever. All right. Then if we attack with a Hanakami and he blocks, I have to use the Kodama's Might. But then the Hanakami returns it. If he double blocks the Hanakami, then I still trade for something. I think I get in there with everybody. If he's scared of the Blade Man and he only blocks it with one dude, I can just pump it. I love not thinking. It's the best. I kind of thought there. Alright, so Plated Sliver gets in front of that guy. I have two options. One is the Kodama's Might, and the other is just activating this. I'm doing the Kodama's Might plan. So we pump this, and it reduces the toughness of his Sinew Sliver. And he takes 4. And we also get a Kai counter, which is... Oh, no! Okay, so his guy becomes a 5/6. Our guy gets a Kai counter. And then it becomes a 3/3. Well, now we have to pump this and remove all the Kai counters because it's going to die. Alright, fine. That could have been worse. We at least removed another card from his hand. But losing this when we've got a Shinin is kind of a problem. Alright. 6 cards in his hand. The lands are keeping him back, which is no good. So that means if he draws a land, he still only has 5 cards in hand, but they probably start doing something. Okay, he's going to take the Phantom Tiger here, for sure. Unless he's really afraid of the Shinin, which I guess he is. Alright. Fine. I don't expect an attack here. Alright, that's fine. So the question is, do I attack with both these or only one of these? I think I attack with both. Because I think he trades his guy off to make the tiger smaller. I guess. If not, I push through for extra damage here. Okay, that's fine. So let's get this back. Cool. Go down to 6. If he's got another journey, I'm in trouble. And then this turn, we play another Hanakami. And I think I keep this land. Because if I draw another Hanakami... Well, I want to have played this? No, it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, so I'm passing. Okay. So, I guess we're playing aggro. That's real weird. Now, we've got Lava Spikes to finish them off. We've got Glacial Rays. We've got this Pump Spell in our hand that we can recycle again. What is this? God. These are slivers? What the hell? Oh, I guess that's why everybody was complaining about the art. Because they look like Predator now instead of... I don't know, something else. Whatever. Now they're 2/2s? That's unfair. Thanks, Pauper. Dripping Tongue! That guy is going to be the king for me. Alright, so this is how we're doing this. I'm going to attack with this and this. If he double blocks this, I just don't care. And I put him at 3, I think? Yeah. That's how we're spinning this. Get in there. Alright. So that's how he does it. I think the way I do this is I just Kodama's Might the Hanakami, keeping it around so then it can return the Kodama's Might. I've eliminated his blocker. So we'll Kodama's Might this. Alright. And we keep both of our guys. His die. This guy loses a counter, notably. He's still at 6, and then we play another dude. Okay, that's fine. I maybe should have dropped them out in that turn, but I didn't want to have an empty hand. Rogue decks can take game 1, man. That's probably what's going to happen here. I mean, he's got 5 cards in his hand, right? So, flanking, huh? That's going to be bad when all I have are 1/1s. Yuck. Okay. Now we need to have some reach to be able to burn him out. So, that doesn't do it. We're going to play that to thin out our deck, but that's unfortunate. We really want a Lava Spike, then he's just dead. Alright. So, let's play that. Pass the turn. And now we just want to stay alive. And we've got plenty of cards in our deck that we'd want to draw. Yuck. Okay, he didn't... I guess he's scared. That kind of makes sense. We're going to crack this for a forest. I'll tell you what's been underwhelming. Elder... Oh, that's awesome. Get in there, buddy. Get in there, little guy. Alright. We're going to have a million dudes if he ever attacks. I want to draw another one. That was like an okay draw, even though it wasn't one of the cards that wins us the game. It helps us not lose long enough. Reach. I'll tell you what doesn't matter to me. That, except for this being a 5/5. Alright, so he's got to get in there this turn, right? Do I just take that, I wonder? I think I want to make the dudes now. So, how would I do this? Flanking, I know, stacks, but there's only one Sidewinder. So, I think the way I would do this is as follows. I think I double block here. Or not double block, I just block with two dudes. So, flanking triggers, that's fine. Cool. Yep, and then these things happen, we get a million guys. Now, these guys are pretty bad blockers, but they at least prevent damage to us. So there's that. And if we rip a Devouring Rage, that now also, in theory, wins us the game. So we've got plenty of cards that can win us the game. God damn. I was actually wanting to draw that if I would have kept these back, then I would have made 6 tokens and dealt 3 damage, which would have been pretty good. So we'll play this. And I could attack for a lot this turn, but then I would just die, I'm pretty sure. So if I attack with everybody, he blocks 3. He blocks the Phantom Tiger, the Hanakami, and the Spirit. And I sack the Hanakami to return Kodama's Might. But then Ember Fist dies. But he deals 16 to me before the Ember Fist dies to deal the last point of damage to him. Does this make sense to people? He would block here, here, and here. I would sack the Hanakami. No, he wouldn't block the Hanakami. Screw this. We're just passing the turn. If he makes an error and attacks with more than 2 guys and doesn't have a guy to play, then I think we could win. I mean, he's got to attack with something. If he attacks with 3 guys, it tells me that he just drew a creature, which means he'll have 3 blockers. He's just attacking with 1. That means he's scared. So I think I just take this, unless I block with a Hanakami. I don't want to do that, though, because I still want to draw a Lava Spike as a win route. So I think we just take this? Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. So now let's draw a Lava Spike. I guess it's another dude that gets back a Hanakami or a Blade Main Baku or something. Let me think. So I could play this. I don't think I can do anything super fancy this turn with it. But it's going to be time probably to play this very soon. Maybe now. I'm going to do it. Okay. So that's fine. That gives us another Ember Fist if we need it to deal 1. Or a Hanakami to be able to reuse a Kodama's Might. All those are options. Okay, he didn't even attack at all. I think that's good. So we're going to take the turn now. That's not what we wanted to see, obviously. If I attack with Elder of Hine, I can return a Dripping Tongue. He's going to block it, but I think I want to use it to block. If I play the Dripping Tongue, then I deal 2 to something and I get 2 more blockers. Huh. I don't think I want to do that. let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 guys get through. Let's say it's Hanakami and Ember Fist. I then deal a total of 3 damage to him. I can sack the Hanakami. It's just bad. Yeah. If he would block a stupider way, I would have an option, but he's not going to. Okay, there's another blocker for him. I bet he's going to attack with 1 guy. Nope, he didn't attack with any. So this is still in our favor, because if we draw a Lava Spike, we win. Glacial Ray is pretty good. So Glacial Ray him. Let's say I attack with the Elder Pine. He blocks. Soul Shift triggers and returns a Hanakami. I think then he has to kill me next turn. Because this deals 2 to him. That's 2 mana. Elder Pine dies, brings back Hanakami. Play Hanakami, return it, that's 3. Yeah. We're attacking with Elder Pine here. He's got to block it, right? Like, you can't just take it. Okay. So that happens. Soul Shift happens. We target Hanakami. That's fine. And then we play the Hanakami. Alright. Cool. So I think we're going to get this game. We're down to 14 on the clock, so we spent 10 minutes. Jesus. How do you guys tolerate me? It's probably pretty hard sometimes. Okay, I thought he was going to try and kill me there. We're going to dome him with Glacial Ray. We're going to sack a Hanakami to return the Glacial Ray. Alright. We just drew another one. That's pretty cool. So let's cast it and splice additional spells. This. Yeah, I do want to do it like that. Can he even figure out what's going on? Nope, we got it. Alright, game 1 in the bag. Alright, so Wearway can kill Journey to Nowhere, which is interesting. Frostling seems pretty bad. Phantom Tiger seems pretty good. We might bring in a couple of these. Don't want to bring in all of them. Lava Spike gave us reach that game, but I'm not sure it will when we're on the draw quite as much. Elder Pine gave us a deal of reach 2. This also would have done some good, I think. I'm not convinced. I don't know what he's going to board in. So I'm going to cut... What did I just board in? This and 2 Wearways. I don't know if I want both the Wearways. I might just rather his removal spells just be removal spells. Yeah, that seems right. So I'll cut a Lava Spike and bring in the Phantom Tiger. We'll roll with that. This hand doesn't have red, but it has an Elder Pine, which increases the odds of finding red. Alright, good. He didn't even lead off with a Sliver. And we drew red, so I have very few things to complain about. We're going to lead off with Blade Mane, probably then Ember Fist, I think. Alright, that's fine. Cool. We won't play Ember Fist next round. We'll play the Elder Pine. Unfortunately, his removal spell doesn't put things in our graveyard for Soul Shift to take. Yeah, this makes guys huge. That's fine. We're going to have to fight against the clock here. He's going to be aggro. So we can't afford to play that right now, but that's good with Elder Pine. So here we go like this. Alright. We're going to have to take a lot of damage next turn. And I think that's just what we have to deal with. Shinnin is pretty good with Elder Pine too. I might drop that. I wish I had Death Touch. I kind of want to figure out a way to fit that Soulbond Death Touch guy. I don't care about this. His guys are going to kill me regular style first. Sun Lance, no. I get the Blade Mane back, but that's terrible. I'm taking it. Not sure if that's right. That's fine. Deal poison to me. That doesn't really matter to me right now. Okay. So do we want to play Terramorphic or this? If we play the Ember Fist, which I think we do want to play, this triggers, and we draw 3 lands, put some cards on the bottom, and then we can either play the Shinnin or the Kodama's Might. We probably are going to want to play Kodama's Might this turn, I think. This is interesting, because I can either use the Ember Fist to deal an extra 1 to add up with this guy, or I can pump it to kill a Sliver. But these things, when they die, they neg each other's guys. So, alright, let's do this first. That's probably okay. Alright, we get 1 land. We lose Kodama's Might and a Shinnin. I think that should be okay. So do we want to play a Shinnin or leave up the Kodama's Might? I think what we probably want to do is have Kodama's Might ready. It's also totally possible he plays another Lord here. So if we have a Kodama's Might ready, we want to shuffle our deck a little bit. Okay, cool. Okay, that's like kind of another Lord. I guess it makes Elder Pine pretty terrible. Means you'd have to pump it before combat. Yeah, this turn's going to be bad for us. Alright. So these are all flanking. So if I declare this as a blocker, flanking triggers, I can Kodama's Might it in response. It becomes a 3-2, and it can trade with this guy. This... Wait, is that right? Yeah, it is, I think. Then I can keep the Ember Fist or block. I probably... Blocking seems so bad right now. I think I might want to keep it. I think I might need to keep it. Alright. So, you're getting here. Let's just make sure I've done this correctly. What happens if I do this? I pump this, you become 3 power. Yeah, we're doing it that way. I remember why I did this now. Alright, so flanking trigger. Oh, never mind. The flanking causes this guy to be unable to kill him. That's what was going on wrong. So that's what I screwed up. Damn. I knew there was some reason why this wasn't going to work out in my favor. Alright, so pump this anyway. Yeah, we'll take that. Whatever. We're going to shuffle before then. 4-3, become a 3-2. This thing is unfortunate. Soul Shift, who do we want? Do we want a Blade Main Baku? Or do we want an Ember Fist? I think we actually want the Ember Fist here, because we want to assume he doesn't have another creature to deal with us. So, and then our Ember Fist can trade with one of his guys. So we'll just ping him for 1, which is completely unexciting. But we do get this back. And that's fine. We can take a poison. And maybe we'll get that Lava Spike and stuff we wanted. Alright, give me a mountain. It's fine. Glacial Ray is... How good is that? Seems pretty mediocre to me. We're going to play both these guys, I think. Then again, if we play Ember Fist and we keep a Glacial Ray around... I kind of like that. We should have played a Terramorphic Expanse then, but might be okay. If I keep the Glacial Ray, I can kill the Muscle Sliver. These become 1/1s. And then if he plays another Lord, I can kill the Muscle Sliver in response. That's... Another Lord, I guess? That's interesting. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and get in there. Alright, this is how we're doing this. See you later, alligator. And then... This, in a while, crocodiles. And... I think we kill the flanker. That seems obvious to me anyway. So kill this guy. Alright, and we're still breathing. I wouldn't call it a Don't call it a comeback! I wouldn't call it a comeback. Damn! I always wish I'd gotten those earlier. Alright, so his flanking guy plays pretty well against us here because of like the order I've drawn these cards and because these cards are pretty bad. Alright. So let's pass. That other flanking guy is quite the problem here. Yuck. Alright, so... Oh! I think he just made a mistake, because he should have attacked there. Whew! And now we're still kicking somehow. I'm going to play another one of these lands. Could attack with this to murder one of his guys. And I kind of think I want to do that. Yeah. Let's just make sure I understand how flanking works, and I'm pretty sure I do. Blocks a creature with flanking. Without flanking blocks, so... Yeah, we're getting in there. Have fun, guys. I'm basically using this as a green Doomblade. This is our number one choice. Alright, good. So it's possible he didn't even realize how that worked, that my guys would be unable to damage him at all. I think he did the math wrong. Ugh. Yuck. These things could poison me out now. I'm going to crack this. What do we want here? I think we just go ahead and take another mountain. I don't know if that's right. That's an unfortunate draw. I think if we drawn something good there, we still may have had a chance. As it stands, I have trouble believing that. I still can't believe these things look like Predator. If you saw this, would you be scared, or would you just be embarrassed that you were in one of those Sci-Fi Channel original features? A guy named Igor drew this. Okay, really? Pass. Alright, so Hanakami's a good card at this point. More Zuberas are good cards. Is he not going to do anything again? I guess he's drawn dead too. Elder Pine... is that good? It's not really good right now. I think I play it just because it's an acceptable blocker. I could save it in case I draw a Blade Main. I guess. Then I can pump the Blade Main. I think it's good enough to play right now. Not sure about that. I could change my mind about that. So if I didn't explain it earlier, the way that Elder Pine and fetch lands like Terramorphic Expanse work, yuck, is that they essentially... I'm glad I played this now, because I think otherwise he would just kill me. He only needs to put 6 poison counters on me. I assume poisonous stacks. When a creature deals combat damage, yeah, so they each have poisonous one twice. I think. Yeah. What am I saying? Elder Pine, when you use a fetch land, it's basically like it thins out your deck. That is pretty awesome here. We really want to see Devouring Rage at this point. Because if he attacks, each of these makes 3, and this deals 3 to a dude. That's kind of bad. It's funny. So it's got that going for it at least. This is tricky. Alright. I think this is what we do. And we go to 4. I think that's got to be right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in a good place right now, but it seems as good as any. I'm at 7 minutes? How am I taking so long? I don't feel like I'm taking a long time to reason things out. Oh, yuck. Okay. So, who do I sacrifice? I could, like, make a guy here. I could use this to make a make a counter. I probably do that, actually. That's not very good, but Okay. At least we kind of save face. That's kind of how that worked. Yep. Wait, did I just die? Yeah, I did. Because I even just talked about how poisonous worked, and then I just died. Alright, so I just made a play mistake there. We'll concede and we'll draw the next card to see if it was anything good. Oh, man. I wouldn't have been able to lose my dudes that turn. Yeah, I don't think I could have pulled that off, but Devouring Rage is pretty exciting. Alright. So, how good is Frostling? It's another question that I have. Not very. Very. Could be pretty good. It's not good against his lords. Or whenever he has a lord. He's also got plated. We're not gonna do that. This hand is fine. Question is, do I play this Hanakami now? The way my hand is, I think the answer is yes. Not sure about that. Means I don't activate Elder Pine as many times, but that's okay. Hanakami's like the scariest card in the deck. Alright, that's okay with me. I could just trade a Kodama's Might for his guy. I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, we'll play Dripping. That guy's tongue is like a blah. Alright. So his guy could turn into a 2-2. I mean, I guess like Slivers, whenever you can eliminate them, you should. But I think having multiple Kodama's Mites in my hand is really good, because green, green, green then lets you give multiple creatures +6/+6, distributed however you want. If someone's a better deck builder than me, is this... I mean, I don't know. I think that like Spiritcraft crap like this, that was okay, tends to be pretty mediocre. God. Tends to be kind of mediocre just because the abilities that you use are mana intensive, they reveal cards to your opponent, and they're not as powerful or as quick or versatile as your opponent's similar abilities are. The Hanakami strikes me as much more valuable than what else is here. I guess I could attack with both, use the... I just don't want to do that. Attack with this guy. He can trade if he wants, but he's not going to. Alright, that's fine. We'll play this and pass. This guy looks ugly. He doesn't look virulent. He just looks like poisonous, like a toad. Like one of those poison toads. Oh my god. Why don't I have any forests this game? I just want to play my Elder Pine so bad. Alright, I think his Slivers are better than my Spirits, so this guy's getting in there. Yeah, that's fine. Makes sense. We're going to drop another 1-2, which is essentially a wall in this matchup a lot of the time, humorously enough. I really want to have, like, 12 forests out. Yuck. Okay, that's what I've been afraid of. Okay, so I can double block here. He's got 2 white, so he could cause me to sacrifice something with Celestial Flare. I mean, that's what he's showing, but I don't know if he has it. The alternative is taking 3 poison and 6 damage. Might just be better. With all the Kodama's Mites I have, I kind of want to keep this Shinnin around. So there's that. Okay, we'll play it that way. We'll take this. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. That's a little slow. Okay, so what do we do this turn? I don't think anything. I think we wait for this to attack, and then we kill it with something. I could attack with a Spirit, and if he blocks, I just Kodama's Might. He didn't. I take it that also means he doesn't have the Celestial Flare, unless he's misplaying, because he could respond to the single attacker with Celestial Flare. Oh, that's bad. Okay. That creates a bit of a problem, but hopefully his math gets screwed up here. Okay. So I think this is how we want to do this. Could be wrong. If I'd had more forest this game, I would feel very much in control, I think. I can block here and then pump this guy, and then like double block here. He can kill both these guys. And then this guy dies. Not sure if that's good. I could also just do this. Yeah, let's keep it that way. I kind of like that a little bit better. I'm taking a lot of damage and a decent amount of poison. Oh, there we go. Alright, so that's okay with me. That actually doesn't do anything. I just sacrificed this guy. And then we just cast Kodama's Might here. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm still at a low life, but his Celestial Flare actually did 0, which is fine. So I'm going to pitch this and find a forest. We're low on our clock, but I don't think that's really going to be the reason we lose. It's too bad that we keep drawing a Zubera right after the turn we lose a Zubera. I can attack with this and kill this. I think that's what I do. We lose a Kodama's Might out of this deal. We've got a Hanakami, so that's okay, I guess. Just cast. Unexcited. No, I'm targeting this. There we go. Alright. Cool. Not the best thing in the world, but passable. Let's get this down. Why didn't I attack with the... No, because I want to block. That's why. Because I'm at 8. That's why I didn't do that. I guess Hanakami should have gotten in there. Vigilance. That I don't think I care about, right? Oh, flanking I care about. Oh, wait. No, that's just Sinu. Well, that's even worse. Kind of. I think this is how we do this. No, we do it this way. We take 2. That's fine. Not great. Take 2, trade 1 for 1, go down to 6 poison. I think that's okay. Alright. Man, I really wanted to abuse the Kodama's Mites, obviously, the way I'm talking about it. Lava Spike is something that is only temporarily abusable, but I think it's pretty abusable this turn. So why don't we cast and splice? We cast here. This is where you see like the potential power of what's going on here. And so I totally grant that this isn't what normally happens. So this guy is going to have 5 power, so he's going to be able to... Kill how many guys? 5, 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can kill all but 1. Yeah. And so if I kill all but 1, do I want to attack with everybody else? And I think the answer to that question is yes. I think this life swing is valuable enough to make. I hope I did the math there correctly. Alright, so this is how we do this. We make this number 1. Full disclosure, this process still confuses me. Let's do it that way. Hopefully his board is almost wiped. No. Wait, how does this work? I can't... So this is how blocking order works? I hate this. I want to divide it up such that I deal 1 to that guy, too. I guess I can't do that. So we just broke our chances here. I could have gone... No, I couldn't have done this any other way. Because if you have to assign lethal first... Stupid blocking order. Okay. Ugh. Just wasted potential. So, that's sad. Shinin is pretty cool. Maybe we want to play... Oh no, my Hanakami! At least this can't dome someone. What if it did? It'd be insane. Okay. So we take this. We have our crappy spirit sitting around. We go to 8 poison, which is pretty bad. If he plays another Virulent Sliver, we're in some serious trubs. He's only got one card in hand. I assume it's nothing. That isn't excellent. I will attack with one of these guys. Putting him at a multiple of 3 is fine. He's not going to attack next turn, though. Elder Pine. Let's do it like this. If he plays the flanking sliver, I'm in some trouble. We will play that. Alright, do it like this. Pass. That's fine. He totally just ripped that card. Alright. Ember Fist is kind of mediocre here, I think, as far as I can tell. We get a Hanakami back and turn into a Lava Spike. That's kind of cool. Do we get in there with all these guys? 1, 2, 3. Puts him at 3 if he doesn't block. Then if he has a removal spell, we probably lose. Or like a Lord? No. We don't just outright lose. He'd have to have a removal spell and a Lord. We're doing this. We're at 30 seconds. Oh, God. I'm glad it started flashing. Wish it would have started flashing in a minute. Okay. So, yeah. Let's roll. Pass. Yes, we do. Put that there. Whatever. These go whatever order. Alright. Alright, I just F6'd. What was that? Oh, he played another one? So we just lose. Nope, we don't. No, yeah, we do. That sucked. Especially because if this were to die there, it would... Okay, so I think I should have had that game. I meant to GG him. I didn't mean to click out that quickly. I think we could have had that. Is that deck good? No, I think it needs work. But you guys see at least some degree of proof of concept. I think it needs, like, some functional spirit beyond what was there. Beyond what's available, like another 2-mana spirit. Maybe it needs more Shinnin of Life's Roars. Not sure. But let me know what you think in the comments, and I will get started with the other deck soon.